Hello everyone, we're going to be dividing fractions in this video. Different rules apply from multiplying fractions. So we use this strategy. I think I should write it over here. We try to remember this as keep, change, and flip. That's our strategy to remember dividing fractions, and I'm going to show you in a second what I mean by keep, change, flip. That's the easiest way students will remember dividing fractions. So right here in example number 1, we have 4/8 divided by 1/2. So what we do here is the first fraction, we call it our keep. Our operation, which is division, we call it our change. And our 1/2 is going to be our reciprocal, which is our flip. So what I mean by that is that we are going to keep the 4/8. We leave it the same, 4/8. We are going to change our sign from division to multiplication. And we are going to flip the 1/2. So the 2 will come to the top, the 1 will scroll down. So there you can see we flipped the second fraction. And now it turns into a multiplication problem, which now we know numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So 4 times 2 will be 8. 8 times 1 will be 8. So 8 divided by 8 will give you an equivalent of 1. So 1 is your answer for question number 1. Very basic. And it doesn't matter if the problem has mixed numbers, whole numbers, proper fractions, you use the same strategy. So here, even before we do anything, I can just go ahead and label keep, change, flip. So I won't forget what I have to do. Once I have that, I know that a whole number, I always have to put it as a fraction. So now I go ahead and do that. And the last thing I have to do is change this to an improper. So I do Texas. I multiply 5 times 2, that's 10. 10 plus 2 will be 12. My denominator stays the same. So it looks kind of confusing right here. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it over here. 12/5 divided by 4/1. It's in reality the problem that I have to solve. So now I'm going to go ahead and label the keep, the change, and the flip. So I keep the 12/5. I change from division to multiplication. And then I will flip the 4 and the 1. So the 4 will scroll down. The 1 moves up. Now it becomes a multiplication. So numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So 12 times 1 is 12. 5 times 4 will give me 20. That's a proper fraction, but we can actually simplify it. And 2, it's a good number, but 4, it's an even better number. So bigger number, less steps. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So there you have it, 3/5. One more. We have 2 mixed numbers that we have to divide. We do the same. First, we have to make them into improper. So 8 times 1, it's 8, plus 2 will be 10. Denominator stays the same. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So that will be 7. Denominator stays the same. Now we do the keep, change, flip. I keep my 10/8. I change from division to multiplication, and I flip the 7 over 2. So 7 scrolls down, 2 moves up. Numerator with numerator, 10 times 2 is 20. 8 times 7 is 56. Again, you know you have to simplify this because both numbers are even. So if you don't know what number to use, you can start with 2. 2 will go into both numbers. So 2 goes into 20 10 times. 2 goes into 56. Well, 56, half of 56 is 28. Now again, they're both even, so you know that 2 will go into both of them. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 2 goes into 28 14 times. And now 5 14s we cannot simplify anymore, so that's our answer. So remember, dividing fractions, you got to remember keep, change, flip. Thank you.